Welcome back another episode of the Dallas Mavericks franchise on NBA 2K12. Now, we're up against the Hornets, so don't skip with a similar costing if the home team losing. I'm going to keep old undefeated home streaks continuously. Let's check out the playoff pit standings right there. Check out we're getting 20-0 home, but 18-2 road. There's no one who's not won it, and 14 game win streak. I hope they need to go for 15 game again. As you can see on the net, check out the next. As you can see, there will be the next game up against the mighty Tim Duncan of the San Antonio Spurs on January 29, and then on February 1, we're up against Kevin Durant of the OKC Thunder. So the Hornets currently now 15th place right there. So let's see. Keeping all games so how far. Hopefully they're now 3 games away to go for the sweep on January. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, and go for 13 and 0. We'll go for the 11 and 0 to complete the sweep of the month. Right, so we can go for an ABA bowl. So hopefully you join this video, we'll catch up. And now let's get back and enjoy this video.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, glad to have you with us. It's Wednesday night basketball. It's going to be the New Orleans Hornets up against Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. And now let's head out to the arena, hook up with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
We're coming at you from American Airlines Center in beautiful Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks prepare to take the court. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against the Pistons. And that one never in doubt. They ripped them up good. That's what you call embarrassing the opposition.
And above all else in that game, the long-range shooting, to me, was what made the biggest impact.
Well, you called it. You're all over it, Steve. I mean, it's really hard for an opponent to overcome that kind of three-point barrage. I mean, I think it's the great equalizer. You can negate a lot of weaknesses if you can make three-point shots.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Hornets.
Man, I forgot to turn off the mic because I left the mic open and I still might open it right there. I need to close the mic right now. So now, let's get back to join the video.
Carl Landry is out there with Chris Kaman. Then it's Jared Jack. Then there's Gordon. And it's Ariza in at the 3. And for Dallas, they've got Jason Kidd. Marion is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. And there's the rejection. And Dallas has possession. Their last encounter was in New Orleans where they were able to handle the Hornets.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down.
Just 5 to shoot. Nowitzki for 3, and the shot is good.
How much do you love to see the big fella knocking down that 3 there, guys?
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Well, he said to me, guys, with no degree of uncertainty, that their defense was what was likely to allow them to come out on top. He said from studying the tapes in the days before the game that in terms of their defense versus the opposing team's offense, this is a very favorable matchup for them. Let's watch and see, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, you know what? I think the game plan for a lot of teams, really good teams, starts with good deep. So it's pretty much what I expected to hear.
And for this club, that's the way it should be. I mean, they need to send a message defensively right away. When you take it to your opponents on the defensive end of the floor, it sets the tone early.
Here we go.
Wow. Well, maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slammer. It's always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Wide open. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist from Jack. On defense, the Hornets, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, that was a tough matchup for them because they're not as good a team, but I didn't expect them to be blown out.
Well, the one thing you can try to look at is maybe it'll motivate them to make sure nothing like this happens again.
And here is Jack. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Outside Gordon. Over Carter, and there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Jack. Gordon's got 5 now.
They're coming out strong, guys. That's 4 for 5 from the field.
And Nowitzki backs in. Back to Kidd. Over Ariza. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Nowitzki.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense just how much damage are we going to allow him to do.
Tell you what, they were in full attack mode there on that fast break.
I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they got right after it.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Fires for 3. Good. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Jack. His last outing, 16 points for him. Taken away by Kidd. Marion against Landry. Another 3 for Dallas.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Kidd gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Delonte West is checked in for Dallas. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Aminu in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio. It's stolen by West.
It's unusual to see this from him. 3 turnovers already?
Yeah, that's too many. He normally doesn't do that, so look for him to settle down and find his way into this game. They're all on the same page, no question.
And that chemistry is helping. Them jump out to this big first quarter lead. A cohesive team can beat a talented one almost every time.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And coach could tell they were out of sync. He's going to try to straighten it out.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. And you look at Nowitzki, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Will it go? And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Jack. Jack's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Kaman. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio. And Aminu kicks to Kaman. Feeds it to Okafor. Nowitzki with the steal.
Oh, we just started this game, and we've already got 4 turnovers.
That should be illegal, Kevin.
And you have to like the way they've started out offensively.
Yeah, I like the way they put together basket after basket, consecutive hoops, and as a result, they put together a nice lead here.
Jack with it, averaging 13 points a contest. West picks him up. It's a look. Emeka Okafor the bucket on the assist from Jack. Jack's got 6 assists in the game. And Nowitzki backs in. The fadeaway. And another basket for Dallas.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Gordon, the pass to Jack. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. Jack's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Three from the end. He beats the buzzer with a fantastic shot.
Major. Guts right there, fellas. I mean, that's what it takes to bury a big shot like that. You got to be confident and composed.
Yep, no hesitation, no second thoughts. He just lets it fly.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks lead by 10.
But I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
We'll be back momentarily.
Next Sunday, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against LeBron James and the Miami Heat. Make sure to catch it.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Delonte West is out there with Terry. Then it's Stevenson. Then there's Eric Dampier. And it's Odom in at the power forward. Here's Jack on the top of the key. That's good from Ariza on the assist from Jack. Ariza's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hornets. Dampier kicks it to West. Left side, Terry. Easy shot, and that one's good. Terry's got his first points in this one.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Landry kicks to Ariza. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Releases. Another one falls for New Orleans. Here's Odom. And here's Stevenson. Tipped. Here's Green. 5-on-4. Landry kicks to Jack. West picks him up. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots. He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Now Jack, he has 5. Landry in the post, started by Odom. Landry no good.
Now, he had plenty of space, poor defense, but I'm not sure about his touch from that range. That's just horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball.
Jack with it. Backing down is Landry. Fader on the way from downtown. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
I think he baited him on that one. Very savvy defense. Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Eric Dampier. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Delonte West. And then for New Orleans, Chris Kaman has checked in for Okafor. Amelia comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Gordon in for Willie Green. The Hornets trail by 7. Outside Gordon. Guarded now by Jason Terry. From 20 feet out, and the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 10 points.
He knows how to get to the basket, guys, especially when the defense is soft like it was there. I like that. They ran to the three-point line and got an uncontested look there in transition.
And here is Jack. 7 points in the game. He's picked up by Kidd. Kamen backing down. Lets it go from deep. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Kamen. 7 points for Ariza. There's 1:47 left in the first half. And the Hornets recover.
And mistakes, a continuing problem for them this quarter.
Yeah, they're disjointed on offense, Steve. They're giving back some of this lead because of it. Good.
Stojakovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Mavericks with some changes. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Oda. And it's Carter in for Jason Terry. New Orleans also making some changes. Carl Landry's checked in for Aminu. Pondexter comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Marcus Banks subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Landry. Gordon dishes to Banks. They're moving it around.
Nice swipe there. You can see his eyes get wide open when he saw the opportunity to take the ball.
And it's Carter missing.
So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Eddie wishes he hadn't, though.
Stojakovic against Gordon. Tries to save it out of bounds. And they retain possession. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Mavericks, #1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kamen. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
That was just a perfect feed there.
Mavericks leading by 6. It's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. It's 2-on-1. Here's Pondexter, and there's the layup. Dallas with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
Now here's Nowitzki, who's coming off a 34-point game against Detroit. Jumps up. That's good from Kidd, the assist by Marion. Kidd's got his second basket. Shot from the top of the key, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Here's Kidd, averaging 6 points per contest. He kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it. You know, he may not have the elevation or the hop. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that.
It's a Wednesday night edition of the 8th. Washington ended up with a loss to the Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. Couldn't overcome their opponent and end up dropping a game in which they thought they could win. And another game that wrapped up out in Philadelphia was the 76ers losing to the Pacers. That wasn't even close. They fell by double digits. And now a look at the other NBA action. The Clippers at Staples Center took the win over the Grizzlies. That was only their second win in quite a while. Their scoring leader, Blake Griffin. And that'll end things for us here in the studio. We'll see you next time.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Here's Jack.
Let's start the second half strong.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Chris Kaman. Jarrett Jack is out there with Gordon. Then there's Carl Landry, and it's Ariza in at the small forward.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their laziness right now, Clark. It's time to start competing.
Here's Stojakovic. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Nowitzki, good.
I'll tell you what, I can't argue with the result. But a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Open look, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Here's Kidd. Marion backing down. Hammers the alley-oop through.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic. Fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Here's Jack. He's covered by Kidd. Jack passes to Gordon. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Dirk Nowitzki, number 1. Second is Vince Carter.
Well, both of these guys, Kevin, have had 2 of the highest shooting percentages this season. And even if the fans haven't noticed it, the coaches and their opponents have noticed it, that's for sure.
Taken away by Kidd.
He has not done a good job taking care of the ball here tonight. 4 turnovers for him.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over, and your defense just isn't set up at the other end.
And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
Outside Gordon. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Gordon's got 19 points.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Stolen by Carter. He dishes it to Nowitzki. But Trey on number 3 for Dallas.
This team just looking to run at every opportunity.
Circles around him is what they're doing. I mean, pushing the tempo and really enjoying an advantage there.
Kidd is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Hornets, Okafor comes in for Chris Kaman. And Marcus Banks subbed in for Jarrett Jack. All alone. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 4 assists now tonight. Nowitzki outside. He's against Okafor. Shoots it up. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Outside Gordon. And it's rejected. Mavericks leading by 13. Outside Kidd. There's the triple on number 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, he'll look for the 3 anytime you can get it, especially in transition.
Kicks it out to Gordon. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
What a fantastic shooting display. He's finding the net every time this quarter.
Here's Nowitzki. And Dallas again with the bucket.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Pages Stojakovic. Terry comes in for Sean Marion. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jason Kidd. The Hornets also changing it up. Chris Kamen's checked in for Landry. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Marcus Banks. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Ariza outside. Pass to Kaman. And the layup is good. Kaman's got 8 points.
Just like they drew it up, fellas.
Mavericks leading by 14. Terry outside. West kicks to Terry. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, they're getting scorched by all these open threes they're giving up.
Yeah, it's really been the biggest pitfall for this club so far tonight. So many wide open looks to the opponent.
Outside, Green. Pushes up. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's West. Another three for Dallas.
They're in a groove now. These three-pointers just falling at will here in the second half.
Yeah, I think the defense has got major headaches because this team's just not missing.
Green against Terry. Green kicks to Kaman. Moving it around nicely. No good from Jack. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan is solid, and they are executing out there. Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
Now, Kaman. Goes up. It falls. Kaman's got 10.
Now, when he gets an opening like that, he'll definitely take it.
Terry. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, you might want to draw up a couple plays for him because he's been great from the outside.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? It's like there's nobody else in the gym the way he's shooting. I mean, sometimes you get in that zone from deep, and I'm sure you've known about it and done it in your past, but he's in that Steve Kerr zone.
And we'll be back momentarily live from Dallas.
This Friday night, the New York Knicks go up against LeBron James and the Miami Heat. It's the real deal.
So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that big push we saw. It seems they went into the locker room and came out with some answers because their defense has been airtight in this last half. The whole atmosphere of the game changed with their lockdown defense. Let's see if it continues.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run has made a difference, guys. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what got them off and going.
Yeah, they were really able to seize the momentum at that point, and they just rode it.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Eric Dampier is out there with Odom. Then there's Terry. Then there's Delonte West. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. Here's Jack. It's stolen by West.
Well, he's forcing the issue out there, guys. No question. He's really struggling trying to take care of the ball.
And Deshaun Stevenson hits from deep. Stevenson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Outside Gordon. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Here's Landry, and it's blocked. Mavericks leading by 22. From deep. Nice shot by Terry.
I like it, man. I mean, he dropped a dime on him right there, guys.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Deflected. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Hornets. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Jack. He's guarded by Stevenson. And Jared Jack, good for 3.
Now they get those 3 points back in a hurry, don't they?
Yeah, they sure did. Didn't take him long at all to respond.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Jason Terry. And Jack kicks to Gordon. The 3, and again New Orleans with the triple.
Well, you gotta love to see that kind of range. He's been lighting it up from outside.
Stolen by Gordon. 3 from Stevenson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide open shooter at the 3-point line.
Jack with it. West picks him up. Tries it from the top of the key. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Jack. Jack's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's West. Another 3 for Dallas.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Eric Dampier. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Lamar Odom. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Delonte West. And then for New Orleans, Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Kaman. Riza comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Marcus Banks subbed in for Jarrett Jack.
Well, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Stolen by Terry.
Boy, that was a terrific steal there. Is there anything they haven't done well today?
Cut the bucket. 25 points for Vince Carter. Taken away by Kidd. Now the pass to Terry. Stolen by Gordon. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Wide open look. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 6 assists in the game. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists tonight. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Takes it up. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 4 assists now tonight. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 24. 1:53 left in the fourth. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Jason Terry. New Orleans also making some changes. Chris Kaman's checked in for Okafor. And Jared Jack has subbed in for Marcus Banks. Here's Jack. He's picked up by Kidd.
Now, basketball is a finesse sport, but with players getting bigger and stronger all the time, it's becoming more and more physical. And I think that's one of the reasons you see these players wearing so much protective gear. Knee pads, padding under their jerseys. It's really caught on.
Fades away. Dirk Nowitzki again. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
And finished off by Kaman.
You know, you get better elevation with the one-hand dunk, and it's the most basic of all. Keep it simple.
And probably the most reliable.
Yeah, hard to mess that one up.
We're talking about all this new protective gear players are wearing now. Clark, do you think you could have used some of that when you played?
Well, more than protective gear, I think just some of the different training techniques and understanding of how the body works and can be maximized for peak efficiency would have helped me in terms of my knee trouble. I look at how the guys train now and focusing on the core and the glutes and the legs and the low back and all of that kind of training 25 years ago perhaps would have helped me prolong my career and help some other guys who ended up having knee trouble.
That's his first turnover of the game, so for the most part.
And he puts it down with authority. Right slam Cam for another angle.
That's a dagger. That will probably finish this game.
Yeah, it's over, Steve. Convincing closeout.
Goes up on the top of the key. Good on the jump shot.
They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
Well, they've looked good here tonight, and now they are coasting to the finish line.
Steve, just a matter of time right now.
Jack goes up. He buries it. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls up on the wing. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Kidd. 34 points for Nowitzki. Pulls from the top of the key. Jack's shot is good. Dallas with the ball. Carter for three. Another three for Dallas.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, we've seen this from him before. Once he gets going, look out.
Here is Carter. For three. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the three.
The lift they've gotten from him today has been huge. I mean, he's been steady offensively and has helped them get out in front here so far.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
For some reason, they're using the notifications for reward points set. They said 5 games in a row. He's in 10 games in a row. That was BS. Alright. Miami actively sharing Bay directed. Alright. Let's check out the other schedule first. We need to see Dirk Nowitzki has 37, 32 for Vince. Jack's got double-double, 18 and 14, and Eric is at 28. For the other side, when the Cavaliers beat the Wizards, Jamison's got 25. Irving he's got double-double, 21 points and 12 rebounds. And Young's got 24. Pacers beat the Sixers. Williams got 21. Rangers got 30. Nets beat the Bulls. Boosters got 20. Okor got 25. Lopez got 24. Pistons beat the Rockets. McGrady gets dominated double with his former team, 17 points and 13 rebounds, and Stocky's got 23. Bucks blow out the Thunder. How? Why the blowout? Kevin Durant scores 24. Westbrook got 20, and both Jennings and Bogut tie with 26. Even Jennings are double-double with 26 and 10 assists. Jazz hold up by 1 point victory over the Raptors. Kanenko's gets 20, and Bargani's got 29. Nuggets beat the Kings. Hickson's got double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds. J.R. Smith's got 24 points and 8 rebounds. Celtics got destroyed the Timberwolves. 36 points for Paul Pierce and 20 points for Ray Allen. Michael Beasley's got 25. Hawks lose to the Spurs. 24 points for Manu Ginobili. Joe Johnson's got 27, and Smith's got 25. Blazers blow out the Warriors. David Lee scores 20 points and got double-double with 10. Curry's got 14 points and 13. Also, he got double-double. Odin near double-double with 17 points and 9 rebounds. 22 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. And finally, the Clippers beat the Grizz as Blake Griffin gets double-double, 26 points and 10. And Chris Paul, he's near double-double with 18 points and 9 rebounds. And Rudy Gay only has 21 points. So let's check out the daily view for the 2 NBA games and 2 back again for the daily games for the doubleheader on TNT. So I remember this because they was of the first matchup TNT of the Clippers, Lakers, and the Heat Magic on TNT. So they were actually replaced on Thursday night. Was the replacement due to the lockout? That was I believe was the Lakers will replace the Grizzlies as the reverse to January 25 to January 26. They're moved to Thursday, and the Clippers will move back to LA for the Clippers Lakers on January 25. That was the BS. Actually, really a great game. And then the Heat Magic, which is the Miami Heat, will replace the Boston Celtics that have in a lockout that was a championship contenders. So we get a 2 D-League story at Bighorns, Toros, and Defenders Legends. Check out the match from the first matchup, Clippers and Lakers. Clippers won. Kobe Bryant's got 22, and CP3 gets double-double and near triple-double. 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Heat and Magic. Magic won, as Arenas got scored 27 points and 5 rebounds. Richardson's got 21. D12, Dwight Howard's got near double-double with 20 and 8 rebounds. And Wade only has 26. And for the check out similarly upcoming this, Toros blow out the Bighorns and Legends blow out the Defenders. And now check out the injury list for the Hawks this season injury. They only have 1 injury. It was Kirk Heinrich is hurt for broken nose. It's 1 or 2 weeks. Did he trade? Nope. Right. Kirk Heinrich is injured, hurt for broken nose, 1 or 2 weeks. The All-Star votes from the Mavericks are still 1 million vote with the Nowitzki for award races. 4 Mavericks players with Carter, Terry, and Kidd with the C replaced LeBron to Tony Parker. Wow. And the 6th man remains for Jason Terry. Nothing senior players of the week. There's nothing. see the conference record playoff picture. Still number one, as now getting 21 winning streak. Tomorrow we go for 40 win and go for the 40 wins in this early season. That's the 39-2. Spurs are second, Nuggets third, Warriors fourth, Grizzlies fifth. What's it? Suns 6, Blazers 7, Thunder 8, and the Lakers fall behind number 9, and Clippers are 10 spot, and the Rockets are 11. Well, the Hawks are still in number 8, who still games behind with the Bucks, Raptors, and Pacers. And then 9, 10, 11. Heat currently in the number 1, hour games back within second place with New York Knicks. Number what do you see? 31 and 10. Power rankings, you see Mavericks still in the number 1 ranking right there to look for the most wins. Oh my god! No, Jason Terry, it will be out for 4 to 6 weeks due to the torn hand ligament. No, why? Terry is hurt for torn hand ligament and unable to return for the next March or February might be it. Next Wednesday. So we will remove 4 weeks for the next Thunder, 1 weeks for the Pistons, and day to day with the Nuggets, and then we're back to heel with the Hornets. No, that's BS. Why they're BS with the Terry? Terry, why do you do that? He said torn hand ligament. No, Terry is injured again, just like Phoenix Suns game. It was December 3rd. Now, the injury after the game against the Hornets. Alright, check out the debut here. Oh my god, so many games with 14 NBA games, and then there's not no missing. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's not 13, sorry. Let me see. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 13 NBA games there. We got the Bobcats, 76ers, Bucks, Bulls, Wizards, Rockets, Spurs, Timberwolves, Magic, Hornets, Raptors, Nuggets, Suns, Blazers, Pacers, Celtics, Nets, Cavaliers, Hawks, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Warriors, Thunder, Pistons, and Knicks. So they have one ESPN games. So they have one ESPN games there. They got one ESPN. There's no change. Unlikely. See the January 31, and remember that was there's no near clip because of the lockout. So they got 2 D-League games here. We got 66ers Armor and Ohio Toros. Wow, that was BS with Jason Terry got injured. He was hit by torn hand ligament after the game. I believe there was practice issues right there. That was practice during the practice game and the workout. That was to see the homepage what had happened after the practice. It was playing for practice. That was BS. I was gonna save the game here for Dallas. Man, that was BS. Such a BS. Let's check out. We're gonna see the record. Let's see the record. They broke to 54-50. Nothing there is 24 field goals made. It's just only 24 field goals actually. Which yeah. Yeah. Not yet 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. That's for Alright, so there's no broke the record as the latest record, just Zach Randolph passed Sharif Abdul Brahim. 20 free throws right there under 116 actually. So, one more save and time to leave the game. Time to leave the video here, and that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin here, and as you can see the first game the New York Knicks surviving by 4-point victory, 121 to 117 in the old thriller. And the second game, so the Denver Nuggets, the defending champions, are struggling in the first two home loss in the playoffs against the powerful Minnesota Timberwolves with a young Anthony Edwards, the number one overall pick with a couple years ago in 2020. So tomorrow night, Game 1 continues of the semifinals as the 4th seed take on the 1 seed, the Cavaliers and the Celtics, and the 5-1 matchup, the favorite team, Dallas Mavericks, take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's it for now. I'm Andre Kenshin. We'll see you tomorrow as the Mavericks was chance to one more to get 40 wins in the early season. That's it for now, and sign out. Peace out. Bye.